Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, January the 20th. I admit I'm pretty excited about tonight's Canucks game. I really miss watching them play. It's been 5 days. The Canucks are coming off their league-mandated 5-day break. Their opponent tonight, the Edmonton Oilers, are also coming off their 5-day break. So we'll see which team is more rusty or maybe which team gets going a bit faster. One guy who we won't be seeing tonight, but hopefully we'll be seeing tomorrow, is center Bo Horvat. It looks like he's finally going to return after 7 weeks with his broken foot, coming back tomorrow against Winnipeg. It makes sense. No need to rush him given that he's already been out 7 weeks. And with a back-to-back, especially a short back-to-back on the road, Edmonton and then Winnipeg, why not play him tomorrow instead of today? Actually, I guess you can play him today and give him an extra day's rest. But it looks like give him one more day of practice, let him play tomorrow. And I'm excited because I'm going to the games next week, Tuesday against LA and Thursday against Buffalo with the Larshiders. And I can't wait to see Horvat in action. It feels like deja vu. The Canucks opened the season against Edmonton and with a 3-2 victory, and that was in Vancouver. And now, after their mid-season break, the Canucks open the next part of their season also against Edmonton after the break, this time in Edmonton, though. So Canucks are coming off a modest 2-game win streak. Heading into the break, they had road victories over Columbus and Minnesota. So we'll see if they can continue their relatively hot streak. And yes, it's all relative given the way the season has gone. Tomorrow, I will recap tonight's game, look ahead to tomorrow night's game, and I'll certainly talk about the impact that Bo Horvat will have on the lineup, both in the players that he plays with and not with, and the trickle-down effect of ice time, special teams, regular strength, face-off, all that stuff. I'll look at that tomorrow. But for tonight, let's quickly talk about the Edmonton Oilers. Wow, what a change, what a difference. What a difference in expectations. Right now, Edmonton is third to last in the Pacific Division with 43 points in 46 games. The Canucks are second to last, so they're right below them with 42 points in 45 games. So basically, they're 1 point apart in the standings, and they're with 1 game difference. So in essence, they're in the same spot in the standings. But expectations certainly weren't the same coming in the season. Edmonton Oilers, they powered their way to the top of the Pacific Division last season, geared up for a strong playoff run, where the Canucks were basically where they are right now, finishing near the bottom of the league. And many of you know, those of you that follow me on Twitter know that I have a coworker named Erwin. I actually recruited him to come to work in Vancouver with me about 4 years ago. And so he's from Edmonton, and he's Edmonton Oilers fan, obviously. And it's crazy what a difference a season makes. This year, we'll come into work every morning. Hey, man, how'd your team do last night? Oh, they lost 5-2. Hey, my team lost the same score, 5-2. Whereas last year, he wouldn't make fun of me, but you could tell he would pop into work with a little bit of a jump in a step and a stride in a step, knowing that his team was powering to the top of the Pacific Division and our team was near the bottom. So crazy. You look at the Edmonton Oilers, I guess Cam Talbot had a slow start to the season and is still trying to find his game. Their defense was probably the weakest part of their team, had just been okay. But their offense, I think that's been disappointing. They haven't got a lot of production from a lot of guys. McDavid's been McDavid, but he can't do it alone. And of course now Ryan Nugent-Hopkins out for 5 to 6 weeks. So they're going to have to lean in on guys like Draisaitl and the rest of them, and even Lucic and Maroon and all those guys to pick up the slack. So we'll see how they do. I don't think the Canucks are feeling sorry for them that Nuge is out, given that the Canucks even most recently had 3 of their top 9 out in Horvat, Sutter, and Berchi. And of course Chris Tanev, one of their top 2D. All 4 of those guys were out at the same time. So I look forward to Horvat coming back tomorrow. But for tonight, we'll see how the Canucks do, riding the momentum of their 2-game win streak, and maybe heading into Winnipeg tomorrow on a 3-game win streak, welcoming back their future captain and cornerstone of their team. I just can't wait to see Horvat and Bester playing again. But good thing comes with those wait. Patience is a virtue. All those cliches. We'll look at that maybe sometime tomorrow. Canucks fans, enjoy the game. Leave a comment below. Talk about Canucks. Talk about the Oilers. Talk about whatever. Talk about what you did over the 5-day break. And maybe leave a score prediction, whatever you want. I will check in with you tomorrow, wrapping up tonight's game and looking ahead to tomorrow's game and talking about Bo Horvat. Have a great night. Go Canucks, go. God bless.